Uh, yeah. And it's the daily go get mism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it is? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting, and everything is feeling kind of good. It's Friday, and yeah, where I stood and where I stand, I think that I'm the man. And if I'm really not, I don't want to hear the shit right now. I feel like I'm the shot. And it's the Friday day, Friday night, Friday Eve. Yo, I can see that it's going to be a real great day, and that's almost done. You know, even more than halfway. But check it out, right? Tonight on the Daily Go Get a Business show, we talking about getting bad news over the phone. Getting bad news over the phone. Now, nobody likes to receive bad news, period. But it seems like there's something about getting bad news over the phone that makes it seem like it's a little worse. Is it only me? Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, it seems like there's something about receiving bad news over the phone. Like it might be a little bit worse than receiving bad news in person. See, I mean, when you receive bad news in person, you know, somebody can console you. They can make sure that you don't go off or become self-destructive or tear something else up. Like somebody can prepare you to gauge how your day is going, what your mood is, what you're going through. Well, those are some of the options that we talk about when we talk about receiving bad news in person. But when you get those late night phone calls, oh my goodness, oh y'all, that shit is crazy. It's awful word. So we're gonna talk about that tonight on the Daily Go Get Mism show. You think we won't when we will? And you can tell me how you feel. 319-527-6199. That's the numbers in, and that's where you'll find that conversation going right by. And I hope y'all come through, at least just to say hi. So, yeah, getting bad news over the phone. That's how it's going down on this 17th of September. Yo, is this month going by fast or what? Yeah, nobody had to call you on the phone to tell you that it was the 17th of the month. It's almost gone, Virgos. You know what I mean? It's almost gone, Virgos. But you're holding on for a while. And it's going to be all right. Yeah, you know it's going to be all right. Think it won't. Let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily, the Daily Go Get a Mism show. We do this every single day. It rains. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R. It's the Daily Go Get a Mism show. Yo, you stress the shit out of me. That don't mean nothing to you, huh? In your little beady cat mind, you think that maybe I'm saying something nice to you? You out of your mind, you know the tone of my voice. I ought to backhand you. Oh, you ain't gonna look at me when I'm talking to you? Really? Crystal. You know you heard me. No, that don't mean jump back up there. Yada. Anyway, yeah. Getting bad news over the phone. Receiving bad news over the phone. How y'all feel about that? Hold on. Let me get this chat together. Let me get the chat. February. Chat. January. Chat. February. Chat. March. Get this. I have to put the chat where I can feel it. I wasn't feeling it where it was. You know what I'm saying? Carol Chamber, let me if I'm good to see ya. My brother from another mother, Norris Hill. Sit back, relax, do your thing, Max, and chill. And Stacey White was good. Glad you came through. Glad to see you in my hood. And I'm Mona Garris. We call her Mo. Yo, she's the shit. And I thought you should know. Auntie Carrie Wright, morning, noon, and night. It's good to have my peoples going in your sight. And Job Biggs, thanks for coming through. Yo, he's not for kids. And who else? What we got? We good? We good? Hey, yo, we good? Levels. Oh, Emily Dunlap in the house. I said it, Emily. Yo, yeah. So yeah. Getting bad news over the phone. I mean, when you really think about it, think about how you found out that people that you have known, loved, cared about have passed on, or that they had been hurt or were really, really sick or in the hospital. You probably found out because somebody called you and told you, especially if the person that we're talking about was a good amount of distance away from you. So you got that call. A lot of times late night over the phone, you get those phone calls where they tell you there might be a point in your life that you're going through where you hate for that phone to ring because you know that somebody's really, really been sick. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. You know how it is when somebody in your family is really, really sick and they be calling the family in. So they with the hospital, the doctors and nurses and practitioners and all of that, they let you know that your loved one has taken a turn for the worse and that they probably ain't gonna make it through the night. So they call the family in. So all of the close family members that are available get called in, and they literally mean called in. Like, yo, it looks like this person or that person, such and such ain't gonna make it. So they calling the family in. So, if you can make it, or if you want to see such and such or so and so for the last time, you need to come on in because they probably won't make it through the night. Things like that. You get that kind of news over the phone. Or even if you're not one of the family members that are being called in, you get that kind of news over the phone. Oh yeah, such and such, Tiny and them, TT and them, JJ and them, Teresa and them, Betty and them, they all had to go to the hospital because they called the family in. Like, oh man, damn, they called the fam. Oh, and you know how sometimes it can play out longer because there have been times when the family got called in, and the person didn't die, so they had to send the family home, call the family back in. Call the family back in. Do you know what I'm talking about? Man, I ain't seeing nothing in them glasses. Do you know what I'm saying? My brother from another mother, Norris Hill, says, hearing of a family's death on a birthday can have one ask the question, why bother celebrating anything? Ugh. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Emily says she knew I asked about yesterday. That's why she made her entrance today. Who we talking about? Who? Ooh. Ooh. Mona says, don't tell me bad news over the phone because I'm definitely going to get aggressive. Found out my mom had COVID over the phone, and I was going to kill. Oh, it was going to, and I was going to kill me, little sis, because she gave it to her. Oh shit. You know, Mo, COVID ain't like gonorrhea. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can give it to somebody, but it ain't like you give it to them. You gave it to them under sinister pretenses. You know what I mean? I'm glad your mom made it through, though. You know, it's a serious disease, but it'd be different if, like, your sister gave her AIDS or some shit. Speaking of AIDS and shit, to highlight how bad getting bad news over the phone can be. Back in the day, y'all remember back in the day when HIV was heavy. Remember back in the day where everybody you had unprotected sex with, you was looking at sideways years later. Like, remember there was a time between around 1981 to probably around now where if you used to have unprotected sex with somebody and you hadn't heard from them in a while, you was going to go get yourself checked out. To keep it 100, let me say something that y'all ladies can relate to. You know, remember when a dude would break up with you and he didn't give you a direct reason for breaking up with you, so the first thing you went and did was get an HIV test? Like, how do I know this nigga? Like, you wasn't getting no HIV test the whole time y'all was together? But as soon as he break up, you figured, well, wait a minute, let me make sure I'm cool. Was you making sure that you was cool for the next man? And I'm only saying this shit because it was really prevalent. I used to hear chicks saying it all the time. Well, yeah, you know, when we broke up, you know, I went and got myself checked out to make sure I was like, fuck you. What? What was you? You good? Yeah, I'm good. You good too. I know. But yeah. And I'm saying all of that to say this. Back in the day, if you were found to be infected with HIV, they wouldn't tell you that over the phone. So you would go take an HIV test, and if it came back positive, they would hold on. Because this was before cell phones were really prevalent. First, they would tell you, they would try to notify you to come in. They wouldn't tell you over the phone. So they call you once to tell you to come in. They couldn't reach you. You weren't home. They call you again. You didn't answer twice, or they couldn't get in touch with you twice. Then the third time, then they had to straight tell whatever service that there was, whether it was an answering machine or if you refused to come in and get your results, but you was out there without knowing that you had contracted the virus or whatever. You know, they would just straight up tell you, like, yo, you tested positive. You need to bring your ass in here so we can work out some things for your future. That's how serious getting bad news used to be over the phone. Remember, back in the day, you wasn't so, you know, nowadays people go get checked out, get an HIV test, and they are pretty much 100% sure that this shit is going to come back clean. There was a time when everybody wasn't feeling that way. Most people wasn't. It was like, you know, remember we used to believe that you could carry HIV for years and before it would pop up. Remember that bullshit? Everybody we know who got that shit found out soon after they got it. And most, I ain't gonna say most, but a lot of people knew exactly who they got it from. But even before COVID and all of that shit, they was kicking that shit about viruses. Oh yeah, you could have gotten it from somebody like 3 years ago, or the motherfucker that you had a one night stand with, or well, really, they didn't believe that you could get it after just one time. But people have gotten it after just one time, one sexual encounter. I remember seeing documentaries about this shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, but they would hesitate to tell you that news over the phone. So you gotta bring your ass in here. Now, if you went to the free clinic or whatever and got a HIV test or whatever, and it was clean, they didn't call you in. If you got that call before 2 weeks, like you took that test, you took that shit on like a Wednesday afternoon, and then them motherfuckers called you the next Monday. Like, yo, your test results are ready. Like, don't I got another week and a half? Bad news, baby. Bad news. And you know what? Now it's starting to come back to me. Before, they would call you, and if they called you to come in and get your test results and you didn't come, that's when they would tell you over the phone. They gave you 2 times. Like, yo, we told you to come in and get these test results. You out there spreading that Southwest Philly. Oh, I'm sorry. But people in Philly know what I'm talking about. You out there spreading that Southwest Philly. Shout out to Southwest Philly. Anyway. Yeah, man, getting bad news over the phone is something serious. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Make sure y'all share the show. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the daily go get up, Yeah. And if y'all would like to call into the show, I invite you to call in. And the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby, on. 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 Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199, baby. This is the Daily Go Get-Emism Show. I am your host, Sun752, aka Omar with the. And we are talking about getting bad news over the phone. Let's see who is in the chat wrapping it up out there. Job Big says, wow, that's how I found out about my little sister. Wow. Whoa. Mona Gara said, couldn't process it without putting eyes on my mom to see if she was good, and she is. T. Carrie Wright says, I won't give bad news over the phone unless I absolutely have to do it. Carol Chamberlain says, it never fails. Always after midnight. You ain't never lied. God damn. Yeah, your phone ring 2:00 in the morning. You know it ain't just to say hi. It wasn't because somebody was thinking about you and they had to do it while you was on their mind again. It wasn't because somebody had a dream about you and they just wanted to make sure you were okay. Here it comes. $2 a.m., 3 a.m., 1 a.m. It don't matter. It sure won't happen 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning while you fresh in the AM. No. You'll never get it while you getting dressed to go to work. No. They give you that shit just when it's time, just enough time to fuck up your whole sleep pattern for the rest of the night. You ain't sleeping. More than likely, you got to get your ass up out the bed and go somewhere to be with somebody or to see what's up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's crazy. Mona says it didn't matter because I didn't go home due to exposure, so I wouldn't jeopardize my mom. She went to her house knowing she was sick. Listen, you gotta forget. You gotta get a little bit more forgiveness in your heart, Mo. You're not being very forgiving right now. Anyway, everybody gets COVID. It's like a rite of passage. COVID is the new measles, mumps, chickenpox. I'm just glad your mom is doing better. That's what's up. TK Wright says, singing, don't nobody bring me no bad news. No bad news. Yeah, the Wiz. Narcille says, how about walking around with an unfamiliar sexual odor? Wait a minute. And still having unprotected sex. Or worse, being a male, ignoring that odor and dive in. You know what, Nas? At least we ain't get that news over the phone. Anyway, some women just smell different than others. Some just have a stronger odor than others. No bad news. Queen Monica Davis, Queen Matu Mayini Monica Davis. What's going on, ma? No bad news. I mean, it's kind of odd, don't you think, Norris? Some chicks, you know, Norris, I ain't fucking with you, man. Fuck it. Most men have suspected that a chick was burning, just like Norris said, and did it anyway. Miraculously, some of them wasn't burning. Be like, you smell like you don't wash your ass enough. Maybe you should be a little more detailed with the washing of your ass. You know, some women, you be thinking like, you don't smell yourself? But then women probably be saying the same thing about men. You know, dudes running ball all afternoon want to come in and fuck before you. Yo, I don't care what nobody say. Don't nobody stink worse than athletes, than team athletes. I don't know about individual sport athletes like boxers or tennis players and all that, but I know about basketball players and football players, soldiers and shit in the army. It's motherfuckers stink, man. They stink. That's why, you know, when news broadcasters be going in the locker room right after they finish playing, it's like, yo, you know what that shit gotta smell like? Yeah, Michael Jordan might have looked real clean on TV, but you can best believe in that locker room before he got a shower, that nigga stink. Basketball players stink to high heaven. I don't care what nobody say. Even them ball shorts. You know how much odor ball shorts hold? That's why I don't wear the shits. They stink. Now, whoever wore ball shorts, whoever wears ball shorts, act like ball shorts don't stink. That's why I don't know how they gain so much popularity. Like, shit stink, man. You know, you wear ball shorts. You got to be all the way up on your hygiene. Basketball players stink. Yeah, I'm putting it out there. They stink. You know what I mean? You be out there playing roughhouse all afternoon. Now I don't know what they call roughhouse in other places because I have been to other places. Roughhouse is not an official game. It's basically every man for himself. Like, yo, we was out there running rough. Make it, take it. You know. So, yeah, basketball players stink, man. Football players stink because a lot of football players don't wash their ass. And them dudes be big, you know, linemen and shit. I know for a fact that defensive linemen, I went to Penn State. We'd be over to them dudes' cribs sometimes, like. What you gonna do when you make it to the NFL? I hope you're gonna buy a fucking bathtub. You stink, nigga, stink. You stink. Nobody gotta tell you over the phone you stink. You ever break up with somebody over the phone because they stink? You had to do it over the phone. Like, I'm not doing this in person. It's your pig pen ass. You pig pen ass nigga. Scrunch, you pig pen ass nigga, stink ass nigga. Putting cologne on phone. Putting some shower to shower without taking a shower. Shower to shower without taking a shower. Shower to shower without taking a shower. Hey, yo, shower to shower without taking it. It was shower to shower without, the powder shower without taking, wash your ass, no shower. Yo, you can't mask it. Shower to shower without taking a shower. Shower to shower without taking a shower. Nasty ass nigga just coming on through. Fuck is up with y'all? What's up with you? Yo, you could do better, and I know that you was taught to wash your ass out there. Yo, you just got caught. And you always want to be all up in the girl's face, stinking underarm and crud order. Yo, I'm just saying. Man. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. Basketball players stink, son. All right. I'm gonna leave that alone. Leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Mona Garrett says, I work in a hospital setting, and by the grace of God, I've never been COVID positive. That ain't that's not a small feat from what I see, because damn near everybody I know who's a nurse or some type of technician in the hospital got that shit. But Dussy. It's Bud Dussy. Ain't it Bud Dussy? Bud Dussy. Okay. Narso says, mine's worse off than you think. You better get up. You better get up here while you can't. Mine's worse off than you think. You better get up. Yeah. That's that over the phone. Some bad news. You have to get over the phone. You got peoples that live in the Midwest and you move to the East Coast. How you gonna find out? Carol Chamberlain says some people seem to have a fear to soap and water like what you scared of. See, you know what, Carol, and people who don't brush their teeth every day. I don't understand it. Like, when you don't brush your teeth every day, you don't feel that plaque. Like, listen, if half a day goes by and I feel that shit, like, you can best believe the morning ain't going to come without me handling that. So people who go days without brushing their teeth, I'm like, you don't do this. That ain't in your life? No? How it's not? How ain't it? Getting bad news over the phone is what we talking about tonight on the Daily Go Getimism show, y'all. Getting bad news over the phone. So is the general consensus out there that getting bad news over the phone is worse than getting bad news in person? I don't know. I think, y'all see this? Look at this. My brother sent me this. That's my dad right there. And you turn it around, and it's okay. Hold on. It's the other picture of him. Hold on. Y'all know he just passed this year, July 11th. I miss this man every motherfucking day, badly. And when I think about when when his wife called me that Sunday night and told me that your dad just passed, I was like, fuck. I don't know. It was mixed emotions for me because I went over there, while he freshly passed, freshly dead and all of that. And I'm on one hand, I was kind of glad I wasn't there to see him close his eyes for the last time. And at the same time, I wish I was there to see him close his ass. I don't know. All I know is I didn't mind getting that news over the phone versus I don't know what. I think I was more concerned with the fact that he was gone. Like, damn, he's really fucking gone. My man is gone. Like, when you come to the realization that his phone number ain't never going to come up on your phone again with him behind it. Like, shit like that be fucking with me. Like, That's crazy. Thanks, Nud. Yeah, man, he sent me this shit. I was like, yo, I needed this. I was like, this shit is fly as hell. I really, really needed this. Out of all my neckwear, I was like, yo, I needed this. I mean, I need these too. I really do. But I was like, yo, I didn't know I needed these. I know I needed this. I ain't know. This shit. But yeah, so getting that news over the phone, years and years ago, when my mom was real sick with congestive heart failure, when she had a couple of heart attacks, you know what? I never accepted that she wasn't going to make it. And you know what? I think I blocked it out of my mind how sick she was back then. She was on her way up out of here. But maybe it was my denial of it that kept me out of that space because I was so not ready for her to go. It was ridiculous. So I just basically was like, nah, she all right. I'm about to go up to the hospital, see her and all of that. She cool. She a tough old bird. And she was. This is why she's still here. But in 2002, 2003, it wasn't a good time. It wasn't. Grits and wavy and grits. I said grits and wavy and grits. I said grits and wavy and grits. I'm glad you came through again. You know that you're the. Thanks for coming through, Ma. Carol Chambers says, I felt that way about my brother, only I really wanted to be with him in his last moments. Didn't want him to go and be alone. I don't know. It's hard. So yeah, when you get the news over the phone, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm on the fence about this shit. Like, I don't know if it would have been better, if it's better to hear it over the phone or to actually be there. I don't know. Because think about it, Carol. If you're there when it happens, then you got to get on the phone and call everybody. Is that better? Is it better to receive bad news over the phone or to have to give bad news over the phone? I know you don't want to choose either one, but if you have to choose either one, and more than likely the time comes when you do have to make that choice, well, which one is it? Which one is it? with a gun to your head, which one would you choose? To have to receive bad news over the phone, or to have to give bad news over the phone? What would it be? What would it be for you? Like I said, of course, you don't want to do either one of them. But with a gun to your head, what's it going to be? One or the other. Would you rather be a receiver of bad news over the phone, or would you rather be the bearer of bad news over the phone? Sometimes it can't be done in person. You got family from out of town or whatever that needs to fly in or drive in, to see what's going on. Even if it's not like a fatal tragedy or something like that, it could just be somebody is really, really sick or in need of, or whatever. You just never know. You just never know, man. So that's what we're talking about tonight. Getting bad news over the phone, baby. Getting bad news over the phone. Oh, yeah, the phone is ringing. You don't want to see it. It's 1:30 a.m. Getting bad news over the phone, and it's 2:30 a.m. It'd be funny because you be remembering the time that you got that call, too. Even before the days of cell phones, when you could see in your call log exactly what time. Nah, you remember them days. You remember them days when you was answering the home phone, the slim line touch tone phone. Yeah, with the digital clock. Remember the old digital clocks that wasn't all that digital? Like it had the little flap. It would be like, let's say it's, I don't know, 3:23. And it would like flap over, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it would break. And so you wouldn't see the whole number. So it'd be like, it's 3 something 20, you know what I'm saying? Or it's 3:20 something. Like it looked like it's either a 5 or a 9. You know what I'm saying? Remember that shit, the digital clock that wasn't all the way digital? It flipped the number over and one of them Jones would break. Shout out to the digital clock or the halfway digital clock. People who have roaches, they have roaches in the clock. Don't worry about it. We ain't gonna give that bad news over the phone. You know what I mean? Shout out to people who grew up with a bunch of roaches in the house. You know who you are. I ain't gonna talk about it. Yo, shout out to that roach smell, the roach shit smell. Used to be seeing that shit all around the the light switches and shit. You see them little brown spots? Yeah, for those who didn't know, if you've gone over somebody's house who got a lot of roaches and you smelled that roach smell, and you saw those little dots around that dirty ass light switch, but you never knew what those brown dots was. You thought it was just, I don't know what you thought it was. That's roach shit. That's roach shit. That brown shit all around the light switches, all around the outlet covers. Yeah, roach shit, and that would explain that fucking little musty smell, that unique little musty smell that your grandma crib had, because she definitely had a lot of roaches. Shout out to my grandma. Said shout out to my grandma. I said shout out to my grandma and my aunts who had that nasty ass crib. I said a shout out to my grandma. May she rest in peace. Grandma got her wings. I said shout out to my grandma. She got her wings and oh grandma, silver gray hair, neatly combed in place. There were 4 generations of roach shit on her face. She was flying and gliding and sliding into bed today. Yeah. And she said, baby, got to get that roach, black flag, and you gotta make sure you get the roach. The roach is gonna run when you turn the lights on now. Grandma always had the bugs all over on the crib, and you could do that shit because you had to live. You miss your granny, but not them goddamn roaches all over the place. Oh, your roaches was all over the place. Magnificent Morocco. You talking about some Remember Roach Motel? Yeah, I remember that bullshit. And yo, Roach Motels and all that shit, that was from people who had light roaches. That shit ain't work when you was infested. But shout out to the roach smell houses. Now y'all know what it is. Shout out to y'all who already knew who it was, what it was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, roaches. Look at all these roaches surrounding me every day. Got the braid, got the black flag. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Raid and the black flag. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Raid, black flag. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, y'all. We're going to get back to the topic. And the topic is getting bad news over the phone, baby. Getting bad news over the phone, baby. What I'm talking about? What I'm talking about? You know. Kristen Wavy says, I didn't know roach poop had a smell. Now you do, because I know you've been in one of them cribs. I know you. Listen, everybody got a dirty ass aunt. Everybody aunt can't be clean. I'm sorry. Everybody got a dirty ass aunt crib. Whether it was an apartment, a crib, you know what I mean, project, something. You got an aunt somewhere who just, you know, she might not have been dirty, but a crib was. You had them brown dots around the light switch and the outlet covers. It was roach shit. That's what that smell was. That's why you didn't smell that smell in none of the other cribs you went into. But now you know why. Now you know why. Kristen Wavy said, okay, hold on. Magnificent Morocco said, text me bad news, shaking my head. We're going to get into that too. Okay. Modigara says, I got a call over the phone that my brother died and I wanted to fight his wife. Damn. So violent. So violent. Okay. Emily says, well, the news of one of my nieces passing, I saw it on Facebook first and made phone calls because I wasn't believing it. Oh man. Kristen Wavy said recently, a married couple both were in a hospital due to COVID complications. They were separate states. They were in separate states because the wife and kids went on vacation and the husband was getting better. But her found? Wait. What? Wait. But he found her dead or they found him dead. I don't know. Mona says, Lise got a part-time job. He wouldn't have been so overwhelmed. Says, found out that his wife wasn't going to make it. He ended up having a heart attack and dying after hearing she would probably. Damn! See the high impact that getting bad news over the phone can have. See that shit? Man. Narciso says, adding to my phone call, I made it the day before my mom left. Magnificent Morocco says boric acid kills them. Yeah, and that's only for the people who know how to use boric acid. I'm glad you brought that up, Magnificent Morocco. Do y'all know that boric acid kills bed bugs too? Motherfuckers be spending all this money getting exterminators to steam bed bugs out of the crib. This is what you do. I'm gonna give y'all some real useful, crazy useful information. This is how you kill bed bugs. And guess who put me on in this shit? This man believed in him some boric acid because we owned houses. And so when people would move out of the cribs, they would move out of the cribs and they would leave roaches behind. So before we started to do any of the rehabbing or fixing up cribs after tenants moved out, we would go in there with the boric acid and we would put that shit everywhere. We would make a mess, throwing it all on the walls, all on the baseboards. We would go to the market. If you want to get boric acid, never get boric acid from the exterminators. They overcharge you for the boric acid at an exterminator place because they know it works. And they not trying to let you know how to get rid of them. So go to your local supermarket, grocery store, whatever you call it, and you go in the section where they have the boric acid. Get about 5 or 6 bottles of the shit. And but you gotta make a mess. People be trying to use boric acid like, oh, I'll just put a little bit here in the corner and blah blah. Like, no, you gotta do that shit like you bombing the house. You know what I'm saying? Cut them bottles up and just throw that shit. And it won't kill them immediately, but in 1 to 2 days, you won't have no roaches. None. After that, then you vacuum. I mean, you sweep up all them roaches, and I mean sweep it. It's going to be a lot. You sweep them all up. Go ahead and prep your walls, paint them, and all of that kind of shit. But for bed bugs, this is how you use boric acid to kill bed bugs. If you have bed bugs in your actual bed, you take boric acid, take all of the sheets off of your bed, wash your sheets, wash them in hot water. Take the boric acid and spread that shit all over your mattress and all over your box spring. Put a fitted sheet over the mattress and over the box spring. Then put another layer of boric acid on the fitted sheet, and then put your other sheet over that sheet. Well, another fitted sheet over that sheet. It will kill all of the eggs on the around in and around the bed. So in about 1 or 2 days, you will not have bed bugs no more. You will not be waking up with those big ass bite sores and shit. You know them shits welt up and swell up and all of that. But that's how you kill bed bugs, and you kill them for good. You won't have to do this. Even if you get them again, you'll know the technique. Because you never. I mean, you might be dealing with somebody who got bed bugs at their crib and they spending the night at your crib. But we knew about bed bugs before they got popular, and that's how we used to do them. And the shit works. So no, you don't have to spend $700 per room getting rid of bed bugs. You get rid of bed bugs with some boric acid. Boric acid kills roaches, ants, beetles. It damn near kills it kills fleas too, but not fast enough. But bed bugs are resistant to the bombs you put up. So your bed bug bomb in your crib ain't gonna. It's like bed bugs got like a shield over them and shit. They got a helmet on. And now this is real shit. Anybody who has ever had bed bug bites or a bed bug infestation, you know you don't want to get that shit no more. Them joints, they itch worse than anything on earth. And the bites hurt. And they don't bite everybody. Some people, the bed bugs won't. Yo, you could be laying down next to somebody. The bed bugs tear your ass up, and it don't even. Ain't no bed bugs over here. Bed bugs. What bed bugs? What bed bugs? What bed bugs? Yeah, what bed bugs? Man, I spent the night at the Best Western one time. That shit had yo. Okay. Bad news. Getting bad news over the phone. Make sure y'all hit that hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel, please, yo. Hit the like button, share the show, and subscribe to the channel. You know, By the way, who won last night? The Giants or the Redskins? I didn't. Yo, the NFL Network is not on Comcast. You got to pay extra for the NFL Network, so everybody couldn't see Thursday Night Football last night. Really? Fuck you, Comcast. Fuck Xfinity. Fuck Xfinity. I mean, I was like, yo, TV is ridiculous now. Oh, the Washington football team won? Oh, boy. I guess somebody had to win. I always said, Giants suck, Redskins swallow, and the Cowboys take it in the ass. But if I gotta pick a team between the Redskins and the Giants, I normally would go for the Giants. Matter of fact, in the NFC East, I hate all the other three teams, but I hate Dallas the worst. Then the Giants. No, then the Redskins, then the Giants. I can put up with the Giants because at least the Giants beat the Patriots twice. Nobody else did. The only people who beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl was the Giants and the Eagles. So as much as I hated Giants, I liked Lawrence Taylor. They had players that I liked over the years. It's pissed me off. It's fucking Giants. Carol Chambers says Dallas sucks big time. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And these fans do too. Yes, they do. All right. Damn. So Grissom Wavy says he was still in the hospital recovering from COVID when she died. Carol Chambers says, yes. And so does alcohol. If you can spray it on surfaces, an exterminator hit me to it, said he gets paid good. But if they just if they're not infested, okay. Yeah, bed bugs ain't no joke. And like I said, they don't bite everybody. I don't get it. I've been in people's houses who had bed bugs. I mean, they're like, yo, on the couch. Like, yo, what the fuck? And they like, what? I'm like, what? I get outside the crib. I'm like, yo, your shit fucked up in there. And like, I ain't know. I ain't know we had no bed bugs. I'm like, I'm scared to go to the crib. Now, these motherfuckers riding me back to the crib like the Staten Island ferry. Nah, I ain't taking these bed bugs to Manhattan. Keep these bed bugs over here in Jersey. Because I don't think Staten Island is one of the real boroughs. It didn't used to be. How did it become the 5th borough in New York? They used to say 4 boroughs, and then Staten Island showed up. Like, that's Jersey. You gotta take what kind of place is it that you gotta take a boat to? Shout out to the Staten Island ferry. It used to be fun to go get on the Staten Island ferry as a kid. We go take trips to New York and shit. Chris and Wavy talking about some Go Bears. Oh boy, Go Titans. Oh, what? Come on now. I mean, you gotta pick a struggle. It's either the Bears. No, that's all it is. You from Chicago. Gotta be the Bears. No, it still says those bed bugs be like fresh meat. Yes, they do. They do. Okay. Richard Wavy says, I prefer to know right away over the phone. Adding, wait until I come over for you to tell me someone is dead. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, last second field goal? Oh, boy. If you don't mind me asking, how did you see the game? I tried to turn to that shit. I'm like, all this money I pay for this bullshit cable. Why, man? Come on, man. Come on. I only watch 3 channels. And out of all these bullshit channels, they give us Peacock and all this old bullshit. I can't watch a free game because y'all put it on the NFL Network. Really? And I don't have the since when did I not have the NFL Network though? Damn. Saquon Barkley still unhealthy? He was dope. Saquon Barkley. Penn State never turn out durable running backs, though. They turn out good running backs out the draft all the time, but they never hold up. They never, ever hold up. They just don't. Shout out to Penn State. That's my alma mater. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But I thought Saquon Barkley was going to be a superstar and break the curse. Instead, he is the curse. The Titans have cuter colors. I'm going to pretend that I did not read that. Either to myself or out loud. It never happened. Sandusky. Oh, here you go. Cut that bullshit out. Sandusky got Joe Pa killed. That man was going strong before the stress of that incident happened. It killed Joe Pa off quick. You ain't gonna tell me he wouldn't have lived longer if it wasn't for that Sandusky shit. Mona Garrett says, so pay for the internet and subscribe to those 3 channels. I know that's what I should do. I don't know, man. It just don't feel right having a crib without cable. Plus, I don't like the Fire Stick, and I don't like that shit. I don't like it. As long as you have a smart TV and cable. And internet service. So then I'm gonna pay $100 to have 800 megabits per second of internet. I don't know. It just seems. I don't know. I got all that shit too. I I got 2 Fire Sticks. I still pay this money for cable. Ooh, Penn State versus Auburn. Is White out to? Damn. Okay. Let's see. Kristen Wavy says, have you ever been at the hospital and they take you to the little room and have you wait for the doctor? Seems like it takes forever for the doctor to come in and tell you that the person died. No, Sandusky's still alive. He didn't kill himself. Oh, you think Joe Pa killed himself? Carol Chambers says, yes, Grits. I won't go to that little room. Just tell me. Yeah. When my stepdad passed, they sent him. He was dead when they took him to the hospital. We didn't need to go to that little room. We was in that little room for 5 minutes. It was like, oh yeah, and he ain't make it. You know, y'all want to go and be with y'all loved one. He was already cold. When I got to my dad, he was still warm. It was like, yo, he dead. Yeah. Like he dead. So, yeah, getting bad news over the phone, baby. All right. Hold on. See what Mona talking about. My Samsung TVs and internet do me extremely well. Call me cheap, but when I'm home, which isn't regularly, I never have to watch the same thing twice. Yeah, I mean, I got a Samsung TV too, smart TV too. I don't know. To me, those channels be like, they got some good channels, but it's like, I need name brand channels. And I wish I was lying, but like, I need name brand channels. Yeah, you know, like they got Crime TV, and no, I need the ID channel. So then I have to wind up paying for like Philo or something like that so I can get the ID. So nowadays you can build your own cable. But I'm not going to front. Even if I'm not going to pay for the NFL Network. I would have never paid for that. Remember when DirecTV was this shit? You hardly hear about DirecTV anymore, but that NFL Sunday Ticket, that shit was tearing it out the frame. It says I have ID. Not on a Samsung TV, you don't. If they had that, I would definitely get rid of my cable. Like, we're done. Man, I need you no more. Emily says, I watch the game on my phone. I don't like to do that either. I need a big screen, man. I mean, I can watch some stuff on the phone, but I ain't. Come on, man. Like that's what you do when like I watched the Eagles game when I was at work last week. That type of shit. Like I had no choice. Who schedules a work day around the first game of the season? Like, what are you crazy? Who does that? Getting bad news over the phone. Getting bad news over the. Getting bad news. Getting bad news over. Yo. Getting bad news all over the phone. Yo. They called me. Sound of the tone. What? Give me bad news, leave it alone. Yeah, they made me, bad news over the phone, yo. Leave a message at the sound of tone. I ain't picking up for the bullshit that you say. You gotta tell me in person today this word. Bad news over the phone. Bad news over the phone. Stacey White says, I have ID on Samsung. You do? What Samsung? Nigga, Samsung phone? And he says, on my Android, not my iPhone. Yeah, because you know with iPhone, you got to pay for everything. Nothing is free on iPhone. Nothing is free. Mona says, I paid $15 for the year to watch ID. You know what it is? I'm still stuck in back in the day when you used to just be able to get basic cable and see all the TV you wanted because you ain't need those premium channels. You ever notice that premium channels ain't shit no more? You don't hear nobody talking about like they gotta have shows like Power and whatever shows in order to get you to buy premium channels now. But remember, HBO used to be the shit. So you needed to watch Game of Thrones or The Wire or Sopranos or like HBO had a lot of good series. I guess they don't have any good series anymore. What do you watch on HBO now? What, like, seriously. Remember, HBO was the shit for years and years. Moni Garrett says, still cheaper than cable. That's true. 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 All right. All right, y'all. We're going to get ready to get on up out of here. Tell y'all that over the phone. Basic cable is $200. You know what? You fucking right, though. You are. Well, with my internet service. Like if you don't get Xfinity internet, would you get Fios internet? Like, what do you get? Like, what do you get? Stacey White says, I'm not paying that much for no cable. I hear you. We have some birthday shout outs. So yes, we do have some birthday shout outs. So yes, we do. It's a birthday shout out. So yes, we do. I'm about to celebrate them, read them all for you. Birthday shout outs. Yes, we do. Birthday shout outs. Yes, we do. Say birthday shout outs. Yes, we do. I'm about to read them off and say them to you. Number one on the thing is Uru Bay, 39 years old today. And Steve D, incredible, 5 years edible. And Gwen Holiday, 57 years today. Sherry Wright, 37 years tonight. And Peretta Smith White, no age, but she's looking real good, whatever you say. And Sharina Robinson, yo, happy birthday, Angela, Miss Lady Gray. She's from Germantown. You might know the yo, young filet around the way. Oh, yes, and Larry Bryant is 47 years. And wait a minute, Bay, you got two? Okay. Stir Dan, Dern Stared, 53 years. And my man Keith Turner, he's a go-getter, 46 years, yo. That's one of my peers, and Lewis Myers, turning 50 years today. 1971, baby. And Rhonda Young, go-getter. Yo, Rhonda Young got the men strong. And last, but certainly not least, man, Eli C. Mayo. Yo, he's a beast, 51 years old. I knew him from Henry School. Yo, he was the man. He cut the fool. Happy birthday to each and every one of y'all. Just turn up. But not too damn loud. I said turn up. Not too damn loud, but make sure that you scream happy birthday to yourself proud. Yo, Yo, every one of y'all, even if you're not on the list, you don't get this. Yo, turn up, do your thing. Happy birthday on the Friday, Queens and Kings. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all and love y'all back to life. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, getting bad news over the phone. Getting bad news over the phone is bad, but getting bad news, period, just really shows you that you are still amongst the living. Hopefully, the bad news will never be about you. But sometimes you might have to be the bearer of bad news. You may be the one that has to relay the bad news to the rest of the family, because you might be the matriarch or the patriarch or the ones that everybody comes to seek solace and peace and comfort. Everybody's about to meet up over Carol House. Everybody meet over Carol House. All the family got to come over to Carol House. We're going to eat some pound cake and fried chicken. Yo, man, guess what? We will have a Daily Go Getimism show. I'm sorry. Urban Therapy with Sun show tomorrow and Sunday. Remember last week we didn't have no show Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, love, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. When I think of you, the feelings can't explain. Why ask all the time? I feel the same. When I think of you, memories of love, all stay on my mind. You were made for each other. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, you got me. That's what's up, baby. Okay, Narcel says I canceled Hulu because the shows are mindless. Yeah, man, Hulu is mindless to me anyways. And now to break away from Netflix, happy birthday. Have a great evening and share your smile. Much love, family. Yeah, man. I'm going to try to have a great night. If y'all going out tonight, please be careful. You know, some of y'all still got that youth thing. You know, go out, shake your ass, have a couple of drinks. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that shit. Have a little fun. But please be careful. And please recognize the dangers that are around you. We're still in this pandemic, and we in this pandemic heavy, baby. We in a pandemic heavy, baby. But it's going to be all right, and everything is going to be all right. Think it won't. Excuse me. So I'll see y'all tomorrow at 11 o'clock, man. So y'all have a great one. Blog Talk, let me get you on up out of here first. Excuse me. I'm all gassy now and shit. Peace, Blog Talk.
Thank you for using Blog
And for my
Talk Radio.
Instagrammers,
Goodbye.
yo, Fi Slammer Jammer, thanks for coming on through and let me exercise my grammar. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but I see you on the other side. Glad to see you, my boobas. All right, man. So I see y'all tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Urban Therapy with Sun. Peace.